Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose. Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Well, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor! It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort that to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
it's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make good company.
The merchant is there.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of them face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honouring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us. about to get dicey! Certainly honouring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us. To my help! And death to the Ah! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion! You're running out of energy! Drink a potion!
Welcome! It's such a... Have you seen anything to your liking? Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help? Thank you for your visit. Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 3D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Will you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Teofredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Lively there! The merchants and their prince would be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Teofredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are going to have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is going to have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything about our destination, the island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular...
Be back soon, Captain.
Have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Careful!
idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the... manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my help! Manifest to be found.
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
To my help! If you wore a Naut uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
That's 25.
Wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I fell asleep again tonight.
Well,
with the perfect lineup, I'm playing with You Can't Shoot 2K, who is an S rank, and I'm playing, and we've been doing render roulette, which is the best formula. And we got Strag Obi and defosling them.
Yeah.
You don't bring back Rendos when we got something going. We're 5-0 with Rendo Roulette. It brings one back. I mean, we took him to the third round.
Well.
But this is the perfect formula. My score hit, the highest my score was 2018.
That's not bad.
And now it's at 208. Highest I ever got on this game. I'm telling you, we got a simple formula.
To my help.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna tell him about the formula. I told him, he was like, "Oh yeah, oh sorry." What's up, shoot? I tell him about that formula. It's like you're right. So we can get those easier matches so we can just win. So, almost had him.
Yeah.
They just had a fast point guard, couldn't stop. I gave up those 2 threes there at the end.
It's good though. At least we tried.
Yeah, we were there. We had a good run so far.
Dang, is it gonna put us into a game?
340. You can try to back out and get back in. That's playing Greedfall.
Yeah, it's hard as hell, too.
I'm so close to double us. All I need is like 2 games.
No. Well, I mean, that's good for you. Good. That means we'll get the tough matchups, but we're good. The render roulette is working.
Dang,
I hit a score of 2008. Yeah, we only got a couple games. I believe we can get there though. With this formula we got going right now. So we were getting some A ranks in there, and everything.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Dang, does nobody do a queuing? West? I guess everybody
Oh, we're
has
on East.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah.
Getting straight bots on these.
Yeah, that's why I was happy with those matches we were getting. What are we gonna get this time? Oh, this is winnable. Yeah.
Yeah, we want.
It just depends on how our render is.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm starting with Jason on him. Oh, nice. Or
Good shot. Good boy, Red. Oh, at least he
see,
scored.
like that Rendo taking that terrible shot like that, that never would have worked against Dragobian. You know?
Yeah.
That Rendo, see, they don't know how to switch.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refused.
Open.
I see where this is. If we
And
drop
he's all like, slow down.
glasses, the way will be clear.
After I dunked
I'll
it.
just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
How about that for defense for you, Rendo? How about you play some defense?
Oh, please. Please, Randall.
There you go, let's switch.
Oh, no, please. Oh, yes. What? Really, game? Dang. Oh. You can take it last second if you want.
I'm gonna take that one.
Alright, just one stop, and then, yeah, you can take it two or something.
Okay, one stop.
Come on, Rando.
Yeah, they want force threes.
There's our stop.
Yeah, got it.
I was so lucky I got that board. He chipped it out and went on.
All that.
Score,
I
right?
gave it to him, he ain't do nothing. He sucks.
He didn't even do anything. If that was like a game winner or something, it was 7-7.
Yeah, that's what I know who not to give a ball to on a game winner.
We would have tied. I would have tied. Well, he would have tied the game up for Stragovi if I passed it to that random named Nifdio.
Yeah. How about it would have been tied up? How about that?
I'm not gonna lie. If Stragovi didn't steal the ball from you, from your William, we would have been up probably like 5 points. It would, I think.
Yeah, he got that still. He stepped in front of me when I was driving.
Oh. Another fade? Okay. Well, at least she's not playing small.
Over here.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
But still,
nice.
random.
Let's take that.
Why is everybody going so slow? Slow motion.
They got no speed. These are non-comp players. We just played a game against Drag and them. They got their PGs like to almost max speed.
Yeah, you'll be able to tell the difference.
And now we go against this team.
The random getting buckets too.
And the crazy thing, he's spamming slow down.
Oh,
Let's go. Oh, that's a 2. No.
Alright, that dude just gave up. That Rakuro dude, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Oh, miss. Oh, miss. Ah, there you go, random.
Alright.
Do you,
What you gotta do?
Do you. Come on, do you. I'll get
Do
your
what you
board.
do.
wanna go for it, don't? I don't trust you, Randall.
Yeah, don't go. He gonna spend.
Double clutch? Please don't give it to Randall.
No. I gave it to him. He's gonna sell us out again. There we go. You good?
Uh-oh. What happened?
Oh, snap. I got it.
Damn, this game gonna really go over too. It's already 3:02. That will be your last game.
And double clutch. Double clutch. Oh. Why you make that? Bruh. Take the last shot. That Rando, man. Get out of here.
I love.
He went off an alley. Yep, that's the end of the rank. See right there? This is that one bringing the Rendo back. Could have been double less for you tonight. But we still almost had that,
Here's the
though.
ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Key to the what of the what?
There we go, 2025. I know they ain't gonna let us play another one, because it's after 3. Yeah, he kicked us out.
Alright, we got a safety save. Oh, we don't want to get... Oh, brother.
6-1.
Nobody cares. 3v3 is worthless. When people talk about 3v3, worthless.
Go ahead, check the rank and stuff. Man, if I was able to hop on earlier though, straight. I was asleep.
I knew that was coming. Oh my gooeyes! I knew it. I knew that was coming. That's why I saved. I'm safe scumming in this game, boy. Oh, I like the one I picked together, man. We ain't even island. This game's gonna be long. Ow. If I wasn't stuck in Shenmue, I'd be playing that. But I need $1,000. I don't even have lockpicking. Man. Oh boy. Oh my god. Ow! Ow! I just want to get out of the house. Let me out. I'm gonna do that other side quest though, because I need to level up.
Alright, let me look at these. Oh, not the battle pass. Oh shoot, I advanced 3 levels. Didn't even take them up. Almost 7,000 coins. Delicious hamburger combo recipe times 10. Let's go. Put food back on. Like that.
Every time I have to hear Lightning talking about that 3v3, we don't care. We don't. Let me tell you something. We don't care. Play a real game like this. Alright, he got me last time.
You know what makes a real game?
What?
Just one you put time, effort into.
Damn, you don't see me. I'm hiding on the stairs like it's Christmas. Alright. No. Don't come up here, sir. Alright, you go back in that room. And you know, you go back in that room.
Let's see.
Yeah, there you go. You go back that way.
I'm right, number 12.
And we out of there. See, that's how you do it. It might have taken me 7 times, but that's how you do stealth. Lightning should be taking notes. But you don't wanna.
Right.
Oh shoot. Who the heck is that? I guess I want to do this. I want to do an investigation. Or do we want to clear that warehouse? I'll try clearing it and then see what happens. It doesn't even say to clear it. What? Okay, there. Ah! You don't know the struggle. These games are too sophisticated, too much to do. There's crafting, leveling people up, weapon customization. A little too much for Mr. Lightning.
Hello? What can I do for you?
With a relay, you're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss.
Oh, cool.
Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Inform the porters. Who the hell are the porters? I'll inform you. We in here. Oh, someone commented on my stream, Angels of Flames. He said he wanted me to play that DayZ. I don't blame him. This game is very slow. So that's the problem. I can't talk in chat with these type of games. I gotta read the info. No way I'm gonna be in the chat when Sinking City. That game you gotta read, investigate. Alright, here we go. Talk to this guy.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
Oh my god, that...
It's time to get going.
That's a racist voice if I've ever seen one.
You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The guy's black, but he sounds about as white as a milk toad.
Move out, quick steps.
He's got a weird-ass British accent. I mean, I get it, this is like a pirate game, but like, oh my goodness. Oh, it was terrible. I can't help it. That voice was, well, it was something. Have you ever just played a game where, like, the voice is off, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, who do they get to voice? Why did they get your little cousin to voice that character? Someone get your cousin. They gotta save that money, you know what I mean? They gotta be cheap. It's like, oh, your second cousin wants to voice the game? We're in. Do we only have to pay him $5? Alright, we'll do it. I mean, look at the voice acting in 3v3. Let's be honest, it ain't great.
No, it's not. I'm open. I'm totally open.
What about Walker? Ball. Ball. I demand ball. Ball needed.
Ball needed.
You think they got someone in there just to voice him for 2 minutes? Say in a robot voice and you'll be good. You think I'm a robot?
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 death winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
I don't know.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Man, why they got these ugly ass tattoos, man? This game is so weird.
Were you a witness to the event?
Were you a witness to the event, Lightning?
Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly.
Yes, I was, even though I had a tumblers in the belly.
In the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man.
Oh, hold up.
Surrounded by some other sly ruffians.
I didn't know I gotta throw lightning in this game, and I'll do it. Hold up. I'm gonna read you something, Lightning.
Were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain, No, not telling him
I got
that.
another 3-point
I
shot to
still have
just
some
for
pride
Williams,
left.
but
You get me?
I already have 2 that are better than it. I could have used that for Kim.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Did Lightning seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Sure, he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on
For
his
sure,
mind?
he wasn't his usual self that night.
No
We
idea.
didn't play 3v3, and I was happy.
Yeah, I hopped on DV3.
Ask about the kidnap.
Why would anyone want to snatch
Why would anyone want to snatch Mr. Lightning? How would I know?
Jonas is a gentle
Lightning is a
boy
gentle
who keeps
man
his head
who
down.
keeps his head down.
You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin.
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs trying to get a ransom for Mr. Lightning.
Still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Thank you, Lightning. I need to be going now. Alright, here we go. You ready for this? This is where we find out about your secret identity. Lightning. You've known Lightning for many years. When he became your weapon master, his childhood was tough, and he had a weapon in his hand as soon as he was old enough to hold one. Although he was obviously suffered from it, he does not seem bitter, just a little cynical. And he shows you and your cousin an almost brotherly protective affection. Here we go. Mr. Lightning, brought up at the court of the Prince of Orsay, and with his son, Constantine, you have benefited...
I really do hate my internet.
Oh, lag you out.
Yep. Lost points. How much points do you lose from S if you lag out?
It just...
depends. Sometimes
makes you lose like a regular match or something. Maybe about... Depends on the matchup you're going against. Probably between 9...
I got... Let me see.
About 10... On average, 10 points. If you're at S rank. Yours probably, I don't know, between 5 points and 10 points.
I'm
I
investigating.
wish it didn't do that though. It didn't take points when you like, say if you was like to lag out or something. I wish it didn't take points for that.
Alright, here we go.
That's kind of annoying. I gotta see my points on 303. Why do I have to lag out though?
Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas.
It's good though. I'll just get SS tomorrow.
That's right, yeah.
If you want to, Mr. Lightning, you can roll with me tomorrow.
Yes.
Easy
Your
dubs.
captain asked me to go and find him.
Yep,
Happy to see
tomorrow,
you've taken the
around
disappearance
the same
seriously.
time.
What can I do?
It'll have to be the same formula.
Man.
No third, no rendo.
What, you don't want me? How could this be?
You'll be on too.
I'll probably...
You freaking double S already.
I'm a game away from falling back to S. Like right at 1800. You can't take a oh man, I gotta show you this, Lightning. Hold on. You can't,
When did you last see
when did you last see Lightning? 2 days ago, in the evening.
We
went to have a drink in the tavern. Lightning?
Lauro and myself.
Somebody and somebody.
Seem out of the ordinary?
Anything seem out of the ordinary?
Was he
Was
troubled?
Lightning trouble?
Maybe a tad troubled.
You were a tad troubled,
Maybe
Lightning.
somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faith.
I'll show you this picture though, Lightning. You can't take somebody seriously that looks like that. Look at the picture when you get a chance.
What does Jonas do in his free time? When you're on land?
He just hangs around here all day. You know the cabin boys don't have
What is this?
sailors' wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine.
Ask when was the last
Drink
time
less
you
than
saw
the whole
him.
night.
Which one did you choose?
I'm asking all of them. Actually, you're not that far off from this character. This character likes to drink a pint.
There you go. Thought he liked me already.
Likes to hang out at the tavern.
5 points.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment.
Damn, Lightning, you have a good heart. And you steer clear of trouble and trouble.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No.
Could have got double S by now.
It
was like 80, and then we played Stragobi.
Yeah, we didn't play Stragobi that one game. We were at double S.
63? Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
Telling you, bringing that rental back. I actually like that guy. I was thinking the same thing because I was about to text you to bring him back, but then I was like, no, I'm not going to because if the game sees us in a lineup, it's gonna give us a hard team. And it's that one game we had a lineup, set lineup going into a match. We got Stragobi and Defaults and
we need to lift the veil on this.
We know how that turned out.
Who is it? Who is lying to me? I will find out. Find and interrogate the witnesses. Here we go. Alright, we in here. Who's lying? I'm talking to you, Bart.
All I need is like... Gosh. So... Oh, I need a pen. Or a pencil. Let me see.
Good day, Captain.
Oh, there we go.
Good day to you.
I'll just use
your pleasure?
a napkin. There we go. So, I would need to have 4,000.
I'm looking for a North. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
And then...
North, you say?
I get like
That's
14
not a lot
games.
to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You shouldn't jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Moment of silence for what?
That's trash. I got the same card 3 times in a row.
That's so much ass. I can't even see it.
Of late, things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on
You
that
might as well just sell those for the 2 coins you'll get.
Now that we
Yeah, give me my 2 coins back for whatever the heck I spent on.
to spend their wages.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port.
Oh, ew.
If you ask my opinion, the drink
Oh,
is
gosh.
their imagination.
What is that rarity?
I need to be off.
Those are the best cards you could get, Lightning.
Gosh.
Huh, I might play Monopoly.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. Needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing.
I'm gonna go to Dog Traps party.
And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from
What's the
lying?
NBO?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
That always happens. You invite to a party at this.
This discovery will give you faith in
Panthers 49-52. I swear that always happens. We always invite each other to the party at the same time. Oh, wait. I haven't been on since this crap has happened. What's going on with it?
You gotta turn your internet off.
Oh. That's all you gotta do? Why y'all glitching then? Alright, let me go ahead and do this.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
Alright.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
We're already in.
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
It worked. You didn't have to do anything else. Free at last. Wow, I blue screen.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
You said do the glitch. So what is the glitch exactly?
He is not here.
You gotta turn the internet.
I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter.
Do I have to have the app open or
We're looking for a
what?
missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
So make internet off, open it all the way to the online menu, then turn it off. Turn it back on. And then I can do the UK thing.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Okay, or else it's going to keep blue screen.
Excellency. We got our son
Oh, okay.
back.
I got you. Okay.
I'm very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your
Alright.
son had a fight with your husband.
This game is so John Brown bad that
If he had
it's
joined
freaking
your
blue.
husband
Oh
willingly,
my goodness.
Witnesses?
Well,
In a
I'll be
tavern?
right back.
And you choose
So I
to
gotta turn
leave
this.
these drunkards over a
Oh my
respectable
goodness. I
family.
gotta do all this
these
crap.
witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led
Oh
me
my
to your
goodness.
doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other
Let
men
me get my
might have
stuff.
simply
I'll
had
be
to
right
carry
back.
him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
I'm out.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do.
Oh, he was.
Through
He was
pacts
around.
and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
So, this story took a turn. I play, but it's too late. Nah, it's just late. Yeah, I get off at like 4:30. I don't have long. Why? What's June 1st? Panther. Oh, we'll see. But Battlefront 2 is coming. What are you gonna do, Panthers? I gotta make some room.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene.
Okay.
What I can tell
Okay. Why didn't it let me accept this term?
Since he was a small child.
Why does it like check and click out and all that crap?
Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's
Dang, now I can't even get to it. Well, how do you get to it?
A veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Yeah, if it was popping up like first thing you can see, and now it's not popping up at all.
I still don't see Constantine at your side.
It's going to the other
He's been a
screen.
victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in
It's
time
like
for
the
Certainly.
challenges, rewards, stat
Would you
leader
be
reward
my help
screen.
in any way?
Maybe it'll
I've had a word with
maybe
Lady
it'll
Fontaine.
alright.
You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story
So I
about her
just don't
son
play
who was
games.
a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract.
I know I can get online for this
Who
match.
was the cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
But
They took him back
I think I
to bring
should be
him home.
good.
Well, that is very
I'll probably have to
unpleasant
restart
news,
app just to make
Sergeant.
sure if I
We need
don't
to
feel like
do
doing
all
that
we
right now.
can to bring the boy back to his ship.
Who's going to host?
Since
What are we
time
doing?
immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay.
What
for the
title?
services
What
of the
rules?
boats. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important.
Where's CJ
they
at?
also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has
he coming?
passed such a accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
So no title, no 24/7.
Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the
That's
Norse.
No.
I mean, it's up to
That
y'all.
act ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the
What
child,
rules do y'all want?
and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring
I
the
mean,
boy back to
you're
the
hosting.
North as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost
Free
us
park and go movement. There you go.
Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
He plays random games. There you go. Now somebody's on my side. Welcome, Sanchez Valencia. Do you know how long she's been in NBO? Yeah. Well, welcome. We don't know. As well. Yeah, you can't really regulate that with Rendo. He's gonna be like, what the heck are y'all doing? Backing out on a deal? on like an auction? You didn't take Boardwalk for $1?
But I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If
These
you
people
would
are
be so
stupid.
courteous, I would like you to leave.
And then he
I have
still
told
proceeds
you
to
all that I
lose.
have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was
I don't
taken
know.
away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word,
Oh,
you are a step closer to a prison
everybody
cell.
does $1.
Prison?
You know,
What would be the charges?
I was playing with my family,
Kidnapping.
and my
Whether
brother
Jonas is your son or not,
did the
he is
$1
a
deal,
Nord that you kidnapped and locked
and I
up.
got on him
In the
about
eyes
that.
of the prince, you have committed
So he
a
had to
crime
put that.
puts the interests of the congregation.
Yeah, I
at
was playing
great risk.
online
I beg
with
of
my
you, Your
brother
Excellency.
and the rest of my
Have mercy
family.
on a poor mother who is looking
And he had to be like, no, I got a plan, I got a
We
plan. He
didn't
wasn't really
kidnap
trying to
our
screw
own
anybody
son.
over. He was just
And
trying to
if you
help
still
out
want him to be
whoever was
convinced,
losing.
Please do.
I was like, you can't
He's
do
in our
that.
warehouse, near the
Now
Queen God's house,
I got some
next
more
to the canal.
data, some more
I'm
research
certain
on
that
that,
once you have
and why
heard
people
his
do
account,
that.
you will see the tragedy in our predicament.
Sometimes
and
it is to spite people, and sometimes it is just to help the loser.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Yeah. Or to give it to their buddy. Like. I gotta use the bathroom. What's happening? I was going lagging. Oh, 'cause I was in the bathroom, so I didn't even see how this game was going. Oh, Simmons. We can't add like extra late time to a Monopoly game.
I've got too many games.
Yeah, let's knock that out. Sorry, Simmons. Simmons. I'll add him just to like add him to the party and call him Simmons. Just so I can say it. I've been on 3v3 grinding his ranked season. I only had it for a year. And I've been like actually grinding it for like 6 months. That's why the past few months I haven't been on as much. Oh, what time out choice where you been at? Uh-huh. Oh, okay, alright, so you actually got this other stuff going on. What, in San Diego? Hey, you're in the military? That makes sense. So cause like Washington is a base down there. Seattle is a base down there. That's where I think my cousin's wife is set there, cause they were in Fort Bragg. I'm on my way. Fort Bragg. That's in Fayetteville, North Carolina. They were stationed there. Yeah, and then they were in Seattle now.
I've come looking for your son. The Norts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Norts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Yeah, I got a lot of family. I got a lot of family in the military or who were in the
I
military.
looked into the contract that binds you to the Norts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help
I am
with
in
your
college
business with the
technically,
bridge.
and I am technically on a break.
It is so, but that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before.
Yeah.
Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the
Man,
congregation.
I could have done it, especially in the peak. I'm 26 now.
My son back, my wife will die of
Especially like in the peak of my physical conditioning.
Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well.
You just gotta get in shape in your PT training.
Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Norts.
All children
Yeah, it
leave the nest one
really
day.
doesn't take me long to get in shape. So I can go back into my old school, just grinding, hitting the gym, consistently running.
Locked.
Who are you?
I'm a push-up guru.
I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
Were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
What?
Yes.
What?
Even if I have to bend his arm.
Come on! Oh my God.
That doesn't surprise me.
Man,
he seemed to have no
I
intention
do that
of changing his mind.
I'll do that in like 30 seconds. Well, it won't. I don't know how fast I do it, but I'll do that in like one little set movement.
I haven't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. Find me, capture me, and lock me in his warehouse. Hard to believe after all that. My family.
That's all you got to do?
I am sorry for my parents.
That is
the way of it now.
Well, what did you have to do at 18 and 19?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
I could do that too. I could do that. I could do it at 18. I could do it now. Oh, got you. So it's all like the mental. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, them. Yeah. That's. Yeah, I know the Marines is a lot rougher. Yeah, I specialize in wrestling. I just do all of that stuff. Like, I'm a pro wrestler, but I used to take people and like, like do the amateur wrestling type stuff. Yeah, but it was like informal because we didn't have a wrestling team at our high school or our college. Dude, we just go in the locker room and people would challenge me and I'll take them down.
You were
only lost one match.
If you wanted to do wrestling, you would have liked our high school, man. That's what we focused on.
Man, I would have been on the wrestling team if I had a wrestling team in high school.
I'm surprised they didn't have a wrestling team.
Because I was one of the in shape athletes at the school.
You know, our
you talking about our school. It's very small, so it wasn't that difficult. There's like different athletic challenges I would do that I will beat and I will make. Now, yeah, these are some good ones. 3 on this, 3 properties on this side. Let's go. Big numbers ain't everything.
Our school's so big in the wrestling, that's where they hold the Virginia Championship. Yeah.
Dang. If I just went to a little bit bigger school, but I'm just from a small town. We barely had. We got football, basketball, baseball, all the basic sports,
Oh, man, we had every sport. We even had some sports, it was like, wow.
We probably had swimming.
We had swimming.
We probably had bowling. We had golf.
No, we didn't have a bowling team. We had golf, too. We had teams that didn't even count, like ultimate frisbee teams or frisbee golf teams. Yeah. Yeah. Frisbee golf, too. Yeah. No bowling, though. We had a hockey team. We did, but they weren't even, I think they were not even a JV or anything. They were like a club or something. Yeah, there's one out. Well, not close. They had to go out and play in like Prince William. So it was pretty far. No.
Wow. I didn't know. I'm like, what?
I mean, a lot of them don't even have swimming pools in them. Ours didn't technically.
It's like our school, we didn't even have a track.
We had a track.
I'm telling you, like we had track as a sport, but we always had to travel everywhere for events. Nobody ever came to us.
Everybody had to come to our school. You got to look up my school, Lightning. It's huge. Ours was around the football.
How old is y'all school? Your high school? Oh Okay.
Mine was built in 70 something.
Okay. Okay. Because my mom, my aunt, probably my 13 aunts and uncles, a lot of my family all went to that same high school.
Oh yeah.
And I went to Fayetteville State University.
No, mine
a lot of my aunts and uncles and cousins went to Fayetteville State University. My mom went there. Yeah, North Carolina, Fort Bragg. That's where my uncle stationed in.
But I mean, Lightning, ours had to be a big high school because we had middle and high.
Yeah.
So they didn't even call ours a high school. It was like a secondary school because they had the middle school on one side and the high school was on the other. You guys had to have an auditorium, though, Lightning, right?
An auditorium?
What? You didn't have an auditorium?
What? No.
How? That's where they do plays and shit. You didn't have that? Drama?
No, we did not have an auditorium. I think there's maybe one or two schools in the county with an auditorium.
We had like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what
How about I put this into perspective. Our campus, I went to elementary school, kindergarten there, middle school there, and high school on the same campus.
Damn. Oh, damn.
How about that? If you just count our high school population, we are around about 300 students.
Oh man,
300, 350. But we were still good at football.
Yeah.
Because we had some coaches who knew how to coach and coach to our strengths.
Yeah. You could make the team. Everybody could make the team.
Everybody made a team.
Yep.
You say freshman, JV, and varsity team.
They don't have a JV team, man.
Well, here's the thing, though.
We had a freshman
team.
We
do have JV. And some years we don't.
Yeah, depending on how many people they got, I guess.
I was right on the varsity team as a freshman.
Oh, you're lucky, because here it was freshman, JV, and then varsity.
Hit both of these tax spots.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be a stud.
Yeah. I didn't play a real lot my freshman year. I sat and rolled that bench.
I gotta go.
I got in on kickoff and receiving team.
Yeah.
My sophomore year, I started. I was a starter by midway my sophomore year.
Jokingly for Lightning, I gotta read every sport we had, and then like we had lacrosse, we had soccer, we had everything. Yeah, lacrosse. I didn't like lacrosse either, but it was big in our school. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, Rocky, I'll take that. I almost had that 9, though. I wanted that 9, though.
And then all the girls would either do women's soccer, volleyball, or they do, what is it, field hockey? That was a sport.
Oh, I just need about 50.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. I'm good. Park places are rare to get anyway.
The only thing we didn't have was we didn't have a rugby. Well, I think we did start at the end to have a rugby team. Yeah. Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to gain some traction.